Hi friends, today we will see how to do the continuous deployment to Azure App Service for an Angular application. Let's quickly jump into the Azure portal. Let's create an app service for deploying your Angular application. Select an existing resource group. For Angular, we need to select a node stack. Let's go with the Linux operating system. You could do either a Windows or Linux. So I'll go with a basic or a free plan. Okay, so now let's go to the command prompt and let's create a Angular application. Okay, so let's go to the folder, open it in any tool. I have Visual Studio Code, so I'm going to open it in Visual Studio Code. I'm trying to run the application. I'm going to push this to my private repository. So if you see here, the application is pushed. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go back to the portal and go to the deployment center. GitHub. So since I have already connected, it's basically remembering me. Otherwise, you can always connect GitHub with the application. Okay. Now let's select our organization. The repo. Branch. So it has identified the node and the runtime stack and the version. Okay. So this is a YAML file. All right. I'm going to save it. So if I go to actions, this is the workflow that is queued because it has actually it's a continuous integration. So the workflow file also is committed to the master branch. So it has queued a pipeline or a run. So if you see here, it looks for basically the presence of a package.json in the root folder, and accordingly it basically tries to uh, install and build the application. Okay, so while this is happening, let's pause this for a minute. Let it happen. So if you see here, there is a warning which says that there are over 10,000 files in this artifact because the node modules and the packages have plenty of them, right? And the way this whole thing works is that the files are uploaded in chunks. So what it is saying is you can basically consider archiving or zipping to upload the performance. So let this run, but this is going to take at least 20 to 25 minutes to complete. So in parallel, let's try to update this YAML file with the zipping and unzipping option. Okay, so let this run. I'll go back to the uh, code. Let's go to the workflows. Let's open this workflow, edit it. So before we try to upload the artifact, we'll basically do a zip artifacts. What we're going to do is run this command zip release, uh, create a release.zip with all the folders recursively, right? Now this is going to upload, and basically before we after we download and before we deploy, we need to basically unzip it. So it's very important the way the hierarchy you have and the intelligence or the indenting. We'll say unzip artifacts, and here we will basically say unzip this whole release.zip. Okay, and rest of the things are same. So we will start commit changes, so it's directly going there. So basically if we go here, it is still uploading, you see, and basically it has even timed out. So let's see this one now. You know what, I did a mistake. If you go to the file, we have to zip we have zipped the artifact, but still we are trying to upload the original folder. We need to upload the zip now. Yeah, cancel run. One more time. If you see now, the uploaded zip is uploaded as a single file. Previously, we were getting more than 10,000 files in a warning. So yeah, so it's completed. Now we are in the deploy step. It's right downloaded, unzipped the artifacts, and now it's trying to deploy. So the deploy has successfully completed. Now let's go to the app. You will see some error, but I'll let you know what the error is. Yeah, so what happens actually is that whenever we are trying to run the application internally, Azure App Service uses some compilers within Linux to detect, build, and run your application. So by default, it is running in a development mode. If you see the logs here, you will see that it's trying to access port 8080 and that's not available. The log stream. Here you can see that it's trying to run and expose port 8080 which is not open, so it's not running. Okay, so what do we do to enable it to run in a production mode, right? So to do the same, go to configuration. We need to give a startup command. Okay, my Angular app. No daemon. It's my Angular app, right? My Angular hyphen app. Save it. Go back to my site and let's stop and restart safer side. Browse it. Very important things to remember is to zip it and unzip it before and after you uh, upload. Uh, and the startup command to basically use the location of the file. Thank you so much.